two books by John Green, The Fault in Our Stars and An Abundance of Catherines. Both are great books, but some other books I suggest, written by the same author. Turtles All the Way Down, Looking for Alaska, Let It Snow, and Will Grayson, Will Grayson. All of these books are written by John Green and all of them are great books. So I suggest you all must read them at least once. You can buy a hard copy of these books online or from a nearest bookstore, or you can read them online on Amazon Kindle. Now coming to the After series, there are 5 books total in this series. The After books are written by the author Anna Todd and they were originally written on Wattpad. These books were originally written on that book writing website known as Wattpad, and these are originally fan fictions based on the boy band One Direction. And when the books were printed and they were written into these novels, a little storyline was changed and the names of the characters were changed, like Harry was changed to Hardin and Liam was changed to Landon. So these are 5 books. 2 of them, After and After We Collided, are already made into a movie, and After We Fell, that movie is scheduled to release near October, and there are 2 more movies to be made based on these 2 books. In short, all 5 of these books, they are worth reading and they'll keep you hooked. And if you're a fan of Wattpad fan fictions, then you'll surely like these books. And I will suggest that you must read the books before watching the movies, because there are a lot of things which are not described in, they're not described in detail in the movies. So if you watch the movie first and then read the books, then you'll not do justice to the books. So I suggest reading the books first and then watching the movies, and I promise they'll keep you hooked. Talking about another Indian author, these 2 books I have here are written by the Indian author Durjoy Datta. He is an author and screenwriter known for his coffee table novels about the romantic life of young Indians. He is also known to be the screenwriter of 2 famous TV shows, Sada Haq and Ek Veer Ki Ardas Veera. These 2 books are really good. This one, If It's Not Forever, It's Not Love. This is To the Everlasting Power of Love. This book is roughly based on the Delhi High Court bomb blasts of the year 2011. Though mentioned as a love story, it is more of a suspense thriller. This book is really good. Said these books are about the Delhi bomb blasts in the year 2011. So, this says that when Deb, an author and publisher, survives the bomb blasts of Chandni Chowk, he knows it is nothing short of a miracle, and though he escapes with minor injuries, he is haunted by the images and voice that he heard on that unfortunate day. As soon as he recovers, his feet take him to where the blast took place. From the burnt remains, he discovers a diary. It seems to belong to a dead man who was deeply in love with a girl. As he reads the heartbreaking narrative, he knows that this journey must not be left incomplete. Thus begins Deb's journey with his girlfriend Avantika and his best friend Shrey to hand over the diary to the man's beloved. Second book, A Touch of Eternity. I'll not say much about this book as I've talked about this at the end of the video. I have given a short description too, but this book is my personal favorite from Durjoy Datta. Just see its cover page, it's so beautiful and aesthetic. And the good thing about this book is it's different from the other books. It's not like the usual cliche romance books which we get from Indian authors. Only its tagline will keep you hooked to the end, which says, "What if when you say it's forever, it actually is?" This book is a really great book, and along with the teen romance and the all the romantic stuff, it has, as the title suggests, a touch of eternity to it. And also it is about a scientific study too. So in this book, the world is on the brink of a major scientific breakthrough that could make reincarnation possible. So this book is really different from the other books, and it is. So talking about Amish Tripathi, this is the Shiva trilogy, first Shiva trilogy book, and it is a fictional mythological series written by the author Amish Tripathi. The first book is The Immortals of Meluha. The second one, Secret of the Nagas. and third, The Oath of the Vayuputras. All three books are really great and they are must reading. After you are done reading these books, you should reach the next series, which is the Ramchandra series. This is also a mythological fictional series. The first book is Skyna of Ikshvaku, the second, Sita, warrior of Mithila, and the third, Ravan, the enemy of Aryavarth. I have read this series myself and I will suggest this is a really good series, and if you are a fan of mythological stories and creatures, then this is the book for you. And the fourth book of this series is also going to be released in the summer of 2021. The fourth book is also written by Amish Tripathi, named The War of Lanka. It will also be a great book, as I can say. So I suggest you all to read these three books, and also along with it the Shiva trilogy series, as I told you, 3 books in that series too. That series is completed, however this one is ongoing. If we are talking about the children's book series, then there are a lot of books like the Wimpy Kid series or Goosebumps, I think, if you're a fan of horror or ghost stories. But these are my personal favorites. This one, The Bad Guys. This is volume 1, but this has a lot of other books too. This is a great book for kids, so I suggest you reading this. This is Captain Underpants, and this is just the first book, and there are a lot of books from this one too. This, Super Diaper Baby, and this Super Diaper Baby 2. There are other books in this series too. This is kind of a comedy and superhero twist, so this is a really great book. Kids should read this. Other than that, coming to something serious, talking about something more practical, we have the Scholastic Junior Classic series. This one, Robin Hood of the Sherwood Forest, Gulliver's Stories, Robinson Crusoe, and The Jungle Book. All 4 of these books are part of the Scholastic Junior Classics, and they are really great books, and I suggest that young readers should start reading from this one. They are knowledgeable books and they are the classic stories, so they will keep you hooked, and they are really good books. Other than that, this is Thor Ragnarok. This book is roughly based on the movie Thor Ragnarok, as we all know, which is a part of the Avengers series. This is a great book, and if you're a fan of Avengers or Marvel, you'll surely like this book. A door slams in the night. A footstep creaks on the stairs. Is it your imagination or something more sinister? Make sure you lock the doors before you dare open this collection of the very best ghost stories ever written. This book is a part of the Scholastic Classics collection. Even the front page of this book is so scary. I don't know what to call it, scary or aesthetic, but this is a really great book. I haven't read all of the stories in it yet, but the ones I've read, they're really bone-chilling, and I will suggest that if you're a fan of ghost stories or horror fictions, then you must read this book. It is real good.